Hello everybody, Brian here from quantlabs.net. Today, in this particular video, I'm going to show MotiveWave with the Java support and using some of the example Java code that comes out of box with MotiveWave. And first, this is obviously MotiveWave. I have here IQFeed running in the background, fairly easy to set up. And I obviously have MotiveWave here. So first thing I'm going to show you is the software developers kit. So the first thing I want you to pay attention, if you come to MotiveWave.com, just come under here under software development kit. What you'll find is this manual here, the SDK programmer's guide. So that's right here. So to start with setting up MotiveWave, the document is very well written. It's straightforward. I would even say, dare I say, early Microsoft days when their stuff was pretty good, easy to pick up, full documentation, everything explained quite well on what you can do through the SDK or the software developer kit or the API. Some people like to call it. So towards the end here, it will walk you through how to set up some examples. So first things first, it will, now here's the thing. Obviously you need to be an accomplished Java developer to get anything done with this thing. So here they show you the basics to set up Eclipse or whatever IDE you want to set up with for the environment. I like NetBeans, but for now I'm just going to stick with Eclipse, which is a standard. So it'll walk you through the how to install the Java code. Now again, I'm on a Mac, so obviously Java is not an issue running on Mac or Windows or even Linux, but forget Linux, they don't have the Linux version, just Mac and Windows, but that's okay. I like my Mac for now. And we have installing Java, installing Eclipse, creating the project. So all you got to do is just download this MotiveWave studies.zip. It will walk you through how to install it all through here. And guess what? It works right out of the box again, real easy. It's fairly flawless. So here's Eclipse. This is what you're going to work with once you get everything running. I'm not going to go through the code or any of this stuff. I'm just going to show you what you need to look for as explained in the PDF document. If you go into MotiveWave, what you should see here is there's two things you can develop in MotiveWave. Either studies for, call it backtesting or historical or theoretical trading ideas you may have, or strategies as well. And that document clearly explains everything. But what you want to look for is, if you are going to use it out of the box, you just look for under study examples once you compile and build everything in Eclipse by looking for this build XML, and all you got to do really is look for run as ant build. That's again explained in the document. Once you get that all successfully built, you'll be able to come into this examples section here and be able to test out these three examples. So in my case, I'm going to look for moving average. Again, no different than if you've seen me work with forex or anything else. All these studies and strategies have these dialogues that you work with. Set all your parameters, how you display all the lines, some further options, and so on and so forth. So you just create, there you go, that's a study that's now developed in Java and can be fairly easily, this is the one here, so here's a source code to walk you through it. So it's about 100 lines, which isn't too bad, and you can set that up as a study. You can clearly clear these out, as you can see here. Let's do a second one under examples again, sample moving average cross, and here we can set up our display, and here you can set up your signals. So you can have alerts, whatever you want. That's all created through the dialog, and you can clearly see here we have the lines that are generated for this particular. Just so you know, this is a Australian USD from FXCM. So this is live market data on a 1 minute chart, 5 minute, and 15, and whatever your heart content. And again, you can work with these strategies here. In this case, it will develop buy-sell signals right here, as you can see. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. All right, so last one we will work with is under examples here. Where's my examples? Right here. Simple MACD. Again, display some of the options. I don't know. I'm not going to play with this. Just want to show you how easy it is to work with. It's as I said, it's pretty straightforward. Let me just get rid of this and do that again. But it's pretty advanced, very powerful. Yeah, I do like what I see. All right, so that's all I want to show you on the Java support. Take the JForex from Dukas Copy, which was always a stellar platform, but take what you could take on steroids, put this guy, MotiveWave, and then it will talk to so many different data providers and brokers. Now, again, I've shown this in a previous video, but I'll do it again because I'm that kind of guy. So if you come under here under brokers, I have got confirmation through their pretty highly responsive support team. So what we can do as an idea, there's these different editions. This will only work with either the professional or the ultimate edition. So let's say you have, in my case, IQFeed. If you don't know who IQFeed is, if you scroll, actually, go into data services, and if you come under IQFeed, the reason is you get tick, 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 all these things, which means they're all the asset classes that are covered off, except for cryptocurrency. But there you can do that with CryptoCompare, which is free, and then get all of your major asset classes, stocks, forex, futures, indices. If you ever decide to go with Oanda, then you can, well, first IQFeed, it covers all of the major asset classes for your data. Okay, so another way to go about it is if you have supported brokers, here you have interactive brokers. So again, you have all the major asset classes covered off: stock, forex, futures, CFD, and options. All right, so interactive brokers covers all that. So I'm saying this is that back in the day, interactive brokers, you had to have $10,000 US to get an account. They've done away with that, but then if you wanted data, you'd have to fund an interactive broker's account of $2,000 US to get data. Well, you don't have to worry about that now, because now you can use interactive brokers through MotiveWave as a way to execute your orders, and then use IQFeed, which you're obviously going to pay extra for the data on a monthly basis, and use that for your data. It's not the perfect scenario, because theoretically what you want is you want to use only your broker data for your execution. But if you're just starting out and you want to get into all the major asset classes, this is a definite option to go with. Oanda, again, is supported. FXCM is, again, supported for your forex data. No Dukas Copy, which is fine, but I think that's probably the best way to go about it, and I just wanted to point that out as well. Now, another thing that we need to understand, if you are into cryptocurrency, this is a big one. Live and historical data only using Coinogy. I have verified they do cover off a lot of the major exchanges, but because there's no trading, is not currently supported. Once maybe one day they may be able to do that. That will be a big deal now, because you have the ability to add in execution with crypto. that would be awesome. But you can still play around with the data, live or historical, through Coinogy. And if you want just the data, you can get that again through CryptoCompare. Because if you've seen, maybe I haven't posted it, but with CoinMarketCap, they went paid. It was just something I just didn't feel comfortable with. But CryptoCompare is free. So you can do all that with Java. You can also blend it or merge it with, in my case, hopefully these programs in Java will be able to talk to Redis at the same time. And I'm hoping for that. If it does, then we've got our problem resolved by using Redis or any other database that will push the data from Redis, which can be pushed in through Python, and then have MotiveWave talk to Redis. That's what I'm hoping to achieve, because that will be a big deal that I used to be able to confirm with Copy as well through the JForex. So hopefully we can have the same idea with MotiveWave as well. But so far, I like what I see. It is very flawless to install just the basic Java through Eclipse, or hopefully soon my preferred IDE of NetBeans. But so far, what do I care? I got it working, and it was easy peasy right out of the document, which is rare in the software world. And that's about it. Hopefully you enjoy this. And again, this is using, again, IQFeed. And to be truthful, let me just pull up one of my browsers here. So I have started creating a playlist on my YouTube channel, a playlist for MotiveWave, and just wait for this puppy to load. And as I said, I have started using a playlist on MotiveWave. Might be slow here because it's got a proxy right here. That's okay. So we have MotiveWave right here. Two more videos. So it's probably be 4 videos.
Brian here from quantlabs.net. I am testing.
Shut up. So here, if you watch this video here, new Mac OS IQFeed Java support with MotiveWave, you'll see me not just work with MotiveWave, but using MotiveWave as a connector to get IQFeed running, which I have not been able to do for years for whatever reason. But now, through this third-party software called MotiveWave, we have the ability to connect and get IQFeed working. And now I can work with the IQFeed code as well. And that is a big deal in itself. Okay? So hopefully you enjoy this. But again, it only works with Java, sorry. But there are ways to do it through a database and push other data into the database. And hopefully the database will talk to the Java that's connected into MotiveWave. That'd be awesome, and hopefully it is. We will test for that at some point. We shall talk to you later. Have a good day. Later.